On this week's episode of Behind the Bogards, we're on a roller coaster.
You talking about this European loft buyer? This is why you come here. Look at this. This is insane.
Yeah, I love it. Every hour I thought about it. Hey, is there any doubt? Let's go for it.
Let's go get it. Well, not just him, but also are Lance and I going to close this deal on the market, off the market, on the market?
It's just hard having like phone calls where it's like, oh no, we can't, and you're $65,000 over ask.
Comment below if you think this buyer ends up panning out.
Or is he a catfish?
Only one way to find out.
He is real.
The European buyer?
He is real. He is as real as it gets.
So what happened?
Friday night, I get an email. The normal red flags were missing. A normal red flag is they have a really weird email address, Kung Fu Chicken Pow 172.
Yo, Cole, make that email.
The email address was his name at gmail.com. The other red flag we see a lot is that people say, I need you to message me in WhatsApp right now. WhatsApp itself isn't the red flag, it's just the way they say it. Those two things were missing. So I'm emailing with the guy and he's seeming so genuine. He set up a video call for Monday morning. So we had our call just now. We were on the phone for an hour. He was amazing. He is like absolutely the real deal.
So why the face? You don't think this guy's real at all?
But I saw this and it just struck me.
We gotta go FaceTime the video.
We gotta go FaceTime.
Morning. Yeah. Oh, this way.
His trip is booked. He's coming next week.
This is the sickest loft in Williamsburg right now. It's for a super unique buyer.
It is a super, super unique buyer. He told me, I hate doors. I was like, oh, that's why you like this apartment, because there's like no door.
How are you? Dude.
We got a blue sky right now because it's nuts when it's clear out.
Holy cow. Right now, Mallory's talking with the buyer.
Okay, we'll go back toward this front area.
2,300 square feet, 2,350 exactly. The views here are crazy. This is why you come here. Look at this. This is insane. It's a corner unit. So you have all of Brooklyn, East River, and then the Manhattan skyline, which is fantastic. So I've seen other apartments in the building. This owner's clearly renovated it to the nines and kept so much of the character.
My name is Patrick. Patrick, I guess, born in Belgium, why not? Living here for about 30 years.
The loft is really beautiful, man.
And now I'm actually kind of retired and I'm focusing on design. So I would like to start a new project. I mean, this is not a flip, this is places I buy. I spend years and years renovating and I technically lived there 5-6 years. In this case, I lived here 7 years. And then I'm going to another project. I bought this in 17. So the renovation started in 19 and as you can hit, it hit straight into the COVID, so it was a bit painful. It took 3.5 years of renovation and I was living into it in a tent. I'm not renting, I'm living inside my own projects, yeah, no matter what.
Thank you so much, man.
We're here at 330 Wythe. I had a client who was on FaceTime touring from Europe. It's so stunning. I saw this when you launched it and I was like, wow, that is really special. But now being able to be inside, I'm like, this is truly one of a kind. I know it's not for everybody because it's one bedroom, technically. Right. But some people only want one bedroom.
Right.
And some people don't want doors and they want open and they want it to feel airy and they want the tall ceilings. And I think that's really what spoke to him.
Seeing the photos is really intriguing, but once you step into this place, it's just, you have that wow moment.
This place is fantastic. I'm excited to see what our buyer thinks of it.
Thank you for your time this morning. You guys.
That was one of the coolest places I've seen in a long time.
That place is super cool.
It's because we see so much similar stuff all the time. Like you don't see crazy cool unique properties like that.
Tall ceilings are a luxury in New York City. 10 feet are nice, 11 feet, you really start to feel more air.
18 feet.
Those were 18 feet. Hi, can you hear me? Hi.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I just wanted to check in. I just left. I was just chatting with Lauren. We have, time if you need it or want it. Just
No, I don't need it and I don't want it.
so you love it. That's amazing. You love it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it feels very, very good, and yeah, and this video give me the extra. So
Okay,
no,
you got it.
Let's go for
Let's
it.
go get it. Okay, let's go wrap it up for you.
Thank you very much.
You. Bye.
All right, bye.
$4.4 million.
$4.75 million.
I was up by 3?
Yeah.
Wow. 4.75. That's amazing. That place is worth every penny.
I almost can't even believe this is happening.
So why the face?
The buyer really liked it, and it sounds like he wants to move forward on it.
So we are in, I think, week 3 now.
Bro, this dude did not pan out.
Like it's done, or is it still in the works?
No, bro, this dude literally has had incredible story after incredible story after incredible story of why he couldn't fly to New York or why he couldn't submit paperwork.
And I still don't have proof of funds. When I first got the email from him, I was at 20% he's real, 80% he's fake. After we video called and the attorney video called, I was like, 80% he's real, 20% he's fake. Now it's been some time, and every day that passes that I don't have the proof of funds in my hand, it goes up and up and up that he is not real.
So with working with foreign people who have amazing stories about buying spectacular properties, sometimes you get got.
After a canceled trip to New York City and 3 weeks of not being able to obtain or send to us proof of funds, I'm really leaning real hard into him being fake.
It's like keep going, keep pushing through, and you get to a point where you're like, I've been pushing through for 3 years. Yeah, and last year, with the interest rates going up, with buyers being really cautious about moving forward, telling you that they want to buy something and going to see something, the same thing 4 times, getting an accepted offer, negotiating for them, and then them just backing out right before contract signing. That happened multiple times. Multiple people, sellers who decided not to sell after you showed for 4 or 5 months. Everything that could happen happened last year. It was so hard, and I think that it's just a very real moment to be like, oh, I'm tired because I've been through a whole bunch of shit for the last 3 years. The election, guess what, guys?
Yeah, no, I'm not stressed out at all. Everything's good.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it really strong. When we got out of 2023 and we looked back and we said it was the worst real estate year since 1995, which means worse than the housing market crash, worse than the year our city literally closed down for COVID in 2020. When you add all of that together and then you say, okay, new year, fresh start, great. In theory, it took a lot out of us. When we got to 2024 and I came into the office that day, I was just realizing I didn't get a rest. I didn't have a break or I didn't feel like the year was starting fresh. I felt like we were extending 2023 still. I felt like we were at the end of it still. To be able to sit with the team and them feel that way too, and us talk about it and us talk about mental health and how important it is to get breaks from work, being together and going through it together and then pumping each other up for the new year, the new season of life. That's what having a team is all about.
Team's amazing. I mean, we're killing it. We just got the #1 sales team of January in 2024. Everybody's morale is really high. The real estate market's shifting back to being very busy. So I'm really happy with it, where everything's at right now.
Are we growing the team again?
No, we are not growing the team anymore. We get resumes every single week, multiple resumes a week. So I would like to make just this PSA. We cannot bring anybody new on right now. We have 10 desks, 12 people. You do the math. One of the hard things that we went through in 2023 that was not an isolated incident.
Mr. Lance Gillette.
I was helping somebody sell in the spring an apartment that I had helped them buy a few years ago.
Back in May of 2023, Mallory gave me a call and let me know that a past client of hers was looking to sell their property and asked if I wanted to work on the deal with her.
We got all the assets ready. I had my interior decorator come do a consult with them to help them get it ready for photos. We did all this stuff.
It's a super cute pre-war co-op in prime Park Slope. It is a really adorable space. They did a really nice job doing some updating. So I was super thrilled to help her sell that property.
We were in a down market. We had our first open house. Lance crushed it.
A little background on Park Slope, even though the last year has been super slow in terms of real estate, and everyone, I'm sure, you know, if you follow real estate, it's been like a weird market. Park Slope has stayed being on fire, with units generally going into contract really quick, generally going into bidding wars.
We get some multiple offers. The highest one is over ask, all cash. I send it to the owners and I'm like, wow, they're gonna be so happy. My phone starts ringing. And I'm like, oh, they're about to tell me how happy they are with everything I did. No, that is not what they were calling to say. They were calling to ask me to take the apartment off the market because they decided not to sell. I want to let you know that the way you've handled everything is very admirable.
I appreciate that. I mean, it's really frustrating that we got them a above ask cash offer when we weren't even sure we would be able to get them asking price given the market conditions. And that's always a bummer when that happens. You know, the positive is we were able to, you know, get this huge offer for them. But it always just sucks when you work really hard for somebody and then at the very last second they pull out.
So important to have these conversations. As the best real estate person that I can be, I said, I 100% support you. Unfortunately, it meant no commission is fine with me. I will deal with it. But I had to go call Lance, who had worked so hard to sell this apartment, and I had to tell him this news. And that was more painful for me than anything. We get no money, $0 when that happens. And people don't.
I mean, it's the roller coaster, right? It's like,
it's what we deal with.
It's good and it's bad. And the important thing, I don't know, I feel like for us though, is we were able to get them that really significantly over ask offer. Yeah. And that's what we should be happy about.
That is our reality. These people who I adore call me in September and they say, Mallory, I am so sorry, we made a big mistake.
So we brought the unit back into market, and this was in September of 2023. Again, you know, there was a couple units in the building at this time, and we were like, oh my God, are we gonna be able to, you know, even get asked this time, given that there's so much competition in the building?
We go back on the market. Lance, the king he is, sells it again.
We were able to get him a significantly over ask offer for the second time.
I actually got them about $20,000 more.
Since it was cash, they wanted to close pretty quickly, and our seller was anxious to start, you know, the next chapter of his life upstate. So we're like, great, this is all cash, it's gonna close quick.
We're closed now and they're happy, and that's all that mattered.
We needed to leave 10 minutes ago and I couldn't get a hold of Mr. Bogard because he was socializing across the street.
Brandon? Oh, he's on the phone. You talking to someone important right now?
I don't know, let's find out.
Yes, sir, thank you. Thanks, bye.
Who's that?
Non-stop trying to join our team. Some guy pitching me about why he's a great addition to the team.
Are you going to the team again?
Sorry, I was like,
Guys?
no.
We are not. We're gonna call in the car and you're gonna tell him. That's
Again?
definitely not happening.
I have way too much water today. We got one up front if that's okay. Headed to Williamsburg to check out a new development building we've been working on for
2 years.
2 years. And we're gonna go walk the progress, is what we call it when we walk the project. It's in 5 custom homes. They're gonna be amazing, and it's called the Woodpoint BK, the woodpointbk.com. Website up yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Soon to be. ETA. ETD?
TBD or TB?
Oh yeah, TBD. TB determined. It's coming. We bought the domain. We just haven't built the site yet. We customized the layouts ourselves. We built the layouts, and then
No.
no, we did.
No.
We chose
In collaboration with the architect. When we came onto the project, there was a different unit mix. We met with them, and our collaboration, I'll never forget it, in their office, produced what we think were the most exciting layouts, and we're all really excited with how it turned out.
Hi guys. How are you? Good to see you. Developers are super cool. These dudes are like self-made guys. They have the best energy. Model unit.
The model unit. So, and I remember when we discussed which one will it be, we said it should be unit 2. Now I think we should even pick one more unit of the 1 bedrooms. You'll decide. Front or rear? What do you think, guys?
I love it.
It's beautiful. It's
so
really
good.
special.
They have the best attitude and they build really solid, pretty products. And we work with a lot of developers. Some are really good, Some build.
It's
Color.
gonna look different when you have concrete down. Right now it's very contrasted.
Yeah.
It's brown and earth. And I think there's also only 3 of them. It'll look different when it's fully done. But then you're trying to negate not having them fully done before you change gears.
These units are going to be ready for wood floors in 2 days.
Flooring's gonna be in 2 days.
No, they're going to be ready.
Yeah.
Ready for flooring.
Yeah, we need to figure out 2 items on the roof, so we're going to hold. But just I want you to see how the bathroom is going to look like.
I love the dark tile.
So we had a debate on the colors. And
Not this one.
Not this one, the one
The
downstairs.
green.
The
Yeah.
green.
So the green is not happening.
I knew you were going.
you were gonna kill it.
You knew
knew?
you were going to. You
I
knew
knew,
you were
yes, I
going
knew.
to.
If you would ask me, I would tell you yes.
Yeah.
In the design meetings, he goes, okay, we'll see. That was a polite, it ain't happening.
Wood floors done, we have doors and kitchens.
Yeah.
And then it's ready. We'll give you the timing we think that second floor is going to be ready, so you guys can take it from.
You definitely want to stage a one bed.
I think I agree with them also because it's so.
I would love to stage 1 bed. No mind, you know, it's a different layout. It's not a huge unit, it's better to give them all the options. You know, hey, we can put the table here.
Exactly. Because remember, they're odd layouts. They're rounded.
I love it though.
Go in here. I know. I love it.
Nice. Yeah. We gotta hit on March the latest, like late February. Still on us. We'll buy it. If your team can recommend, you know, whichever.
And we did one off well with the one we did at Wyckoff, but it was not cheap. We sold the apartment for a record price per square foot for a ground floor duplex with that.
Let's get this grill. Let's talk. Let's have a coffee.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So it's been some time now. We aren't positive if he's catfish or not, but we will probably find out soon. So subscribe and keep watching.
Woodpoint looks amazing. We closed the deal with Lance.
Amazing.
Subscribe for new episodes.